Brooklyn bloodlines, Christians in Telly. They called him the devil in silk, Christians in Telly. Kansas City bred, smooth suits, smooth talk, and hands dirtier than anyone dared to say out loud. He built his reputation on violence wrapped in velvet, the kind of man who could order your death with a smile while buying you a drink. Sintelli was poison for anyone who got close, but for Bambi Palermo, he was more than poison. He was a scar that never healed. She was just a teenager when he set his sights on her. He made her feel seen, made her feel wanted. But under all that silk was iron, controlling, possessive, cruel. What he called love was just ownership. What he gave her left bruises nobody else could see. And when she tried to escape him, he left her with reminders, whispers of secrets, debts, the kind of blackmail that chained her to him even when she thought she was free. He didn't just break her heart, he carved his name into her fear. Late 90s, a KC nightclub, dim lights, smoke curling toward the ceiling. Young Bambi sitting at a corner table, too young for the drink in her hand, eyes wide. Sintelli strolls in, silk tie, devil's grin. He leans close, whispers something just for her, and the trap slams shut. And now, years later, in a Brooklyn backroom, years later. Bambi standing tall now, jaw set, but her hand trembles around a glass of red. The door opens. Sintelli steps in, looking like time never touched him. His smile widens when he sees her, still just as beautiful as the night you left me. The leash he once held out is back in his hands. But Sintelli ain't just obsessed with her, he's making moves of his own. Anthony Sessa knows him from KC. They worked together once, a job nobody talks about. Now they're both in Brooklyn, predators circling the same kill. Goku D'Angelo feels the ground shifting. Nick Palermo smells betrayal in the air, and the Bureau's got no idea the storm that just rolled in. Christians in Telly's motivation ain't loyalty. It ain't even money. It's control. He don't just want the city. He wants the people in it bent under his will. And Bambi, she's the one piece he'll never stop trying to own. The devil in silk has come to Brooklyn. And when he smiles, you know the blood ain't far behind. Brooklyn Bloodlines, Season 2, coming soon.
Muggs, what the fuck you doing in there, you prick?
Analyzing Evil, Annie Wilkes, The Madness of Devotion and the Fragility of Sanity. A Bambi's Twisted Tales and Pizzaverse Studios production. The #1 fan. They say love can heal the soul, but in Annie Wilkes' case, it snapped it clean in two. Annie ain't your monster in the dark type. She's the woman next door. Polite, lonely, sweet as apple pie. Until the world tells her no. Then the switch flips. From Stephen King's pages to Kathy Bates's unforgettable performance, Annie Wilkes is the embodiment of devotion gone feral. A study in obsession, isolation, and moral collapse disguised as care. She's not just a villain. She's a psychological warning. What happens when love turns into ownership? The making of a monster. Annie Wilkes wasn't born evil. She was made through years of repression, loneliness, and emotional disconnection. From King's descriptions, we know she grew up under strict, punitive authority, a structure that warped her understanding of affection and morality. Control became comfort. Obedience became love. Psychologists call this authoritarian imprinting, when someone learns to equate control with safety. So when she found something she could control, like Paul Sheldon's novels, it became her sanctuary, her religion. To Annie, Misery Chastain wasn't a character. She was God's work. And Paul Sheldon, just the prophet who lost his faith. The devotion complex. Annie's obsession with Paul Sheldon ain't just about fandom. It's about validation. Her life's empty. Her identity's fractured, so she fills the void with fiction. That's called parasocial dependency, when someone forms an emotional relationship with a person or character who doesn't know they exist. It's harmless for most folks, but for someone with Annie's trauma, it's dynamite with a match. She believes Paul owes her. His work gave her purpose, so when he kills her beloved Misery in his new book, it feels like betrayal. That's when devotion morphs into violence. She ain't punishing him for the story. She's punishing him for taking away the only thing that ever made her feel alive. The Angel of Mercy syndrome. This ain't just metaphor. In the book, Annie's past is littered with real bodies. Infants and patients who didn't make it under her care as a nurse. She's got what psychiatrists call Angel of Mercy syndrome. A pattern where caretakers secretly harm or kill those in their charge to gain control or emotional satisfaction. She convinces herself she's helping them. She justifies murder as mercy. It's not sadism, it's delusional righteousness, a warped moral compass pointing due hell. Control as love. When she rescues Paul from that wreck, it's not kindness, why, it's possession. She doesn't see a man. She sees property. She nurses him, feeds him, coos over him, until he tries to leave her narrative. Then comes the hammer, that infamous hobbling scene. It's not just brutality, it's symbolic ownership. If he can't leave, he can't abandon her. That's how her brain works. Break his legs and he stays mine forever. That ain't love, that's hell dressed as devotion. Fiction and fantasy. King wrote Misery as an allegory for addiction, but under the surface, it's about codependency. Annie's world exists entirely in fiction. She lives vicariously through Misery Chastain, believing she's the guardian of something sacred. When fiction and reality blur, that's psychotic delusion. Her mind rewrites the script to protect itself. She demands Paul undo Misery's death in his next book, forcing him to resurrect a fictional woman so she can keep living her own delusion. In clinical terms, that's delusional disorder, persecutory type mixed with borderline traits. She feels abandoned and betrayed by fiction itself, and lashes out like it's real life. Violence as communication. When reason fails, Annie defaults to force. That's not randomness. It's the result of learned dominance. She spent her whole life being powerless, so violence became her language. She doesn't hit out a rage. She hits to restore order. Her violence is cold, structured, purposeful. That's instrumental aggression, violence used as a tool to reassert control. And every act reinforces her delusion that she's in charge of the story, that she's not the victim anymore. Every hammer swing is her telling the world, "You can't hurt me if I hurt you first." The psychology of obsession. Let's get clinical again. Annie Wilkes fits multiple overlapping profiles: borderline personality disorder, extreme fear of abandonment, emotional volatility, black and white thinking. Dependent personality traits, needs external structure, seeks authority figures or submissive victims. Obsessive-compulsive traits, ritualistic behaviors, her clean farmhouse, her routines, her language. Psychotic episodes, breaks with reality triggered by stress or rejection. That combo makes her a powder keg. You reject her reality, she rejects yours. The symbolism of the prison. In both book and film, Annie's house becomes the ultimate metaphor, a psychological prison. Paul Sheldon's stuck physically, but Annie's stuck mentally, trapped in her delusion, bound to the stories she worships. The house, the snow, the isolation, they ain't just setting, they're symptoms. They represent her psyche, closed off, frozen, obsessed with control. That farmhouse ain't just where Paul's held captive. It's where Annie's mind been trapped her whole damn life. By the time Paul turns her own weapon against her, Annie's reality's collapsed entirely. She's not just losing control, she's losing her identity. And for someone whose whole life revolves around domination, that's the same as death. In the book, King don't give her redemption. He gives her silence. The void left behind when madness burns itself out. And that silence is the scariest part. Because it ain't over. It just found another host. The lesson in the madness. Annie Wilkes ain't a monster. She's a mirror. She's the reflection of obsession, how love, faith, and fandom can mutate when they ain't grounded in reality. She's a warning to every person who confuses control with care, and every artist who underestimates how far devotion can go. In King's world, she ain't supernatural. She's worse. She's human. The quiet horror. Evil ain't always loud. Sometimes it hums show tunes while it cooks you soup. Annie Wilkes didn't crave chaos. She craved purpose. And when she couldn't find it, she made her own, one hammer swing at a time. She's the tragedy of a woman who loved too hard, believed too deep, and fell into the chasm between devotion and delusion. That's what makes her timeless. That's what makes her terrifying. You ever love something so much it starts eating you alive? That's Annie. The woman who proved that even angels of mercy can drown in their own faith. She's not just King's monster, she's his metaphor. The shadow every creator fears, that one day their creation will be devoured by the people who love it most. This has been Analyzing Evil, Annie Wilkes, The Madness of Devotion and the Fragility of Sanity, brought to you by Bambi's Twisted Tales and Pizzaverse Studios. Where madness meets meaning and every villain has a reason worth understanding. Hit subscribe, ring that bell, and remember, in the Pizzaverse we don't just fear insanity, we study it. Thanks for watching.
You've heard of that girl's, it's like she tries to be, but she's not gay. You seen her hair?
I seen her hair.
Wig. Look, just like how I'm dressed right now.
Girl, you look exactly like her.
Over here.
You can be her, look, you can be her.
Look at me, I look like her.
Just say a random word, you got it. I could never.
I can never.
I will never let a dude that lie to himself come and lie to my face and believe it. I don't gotta kick it with you to know you ain't shit. Trust me, I seen it. I done got up in my bag and ain't getting out till I break and I bust out the seams. Got a little something about me. I got a team and I got me a family to feed. And I really got a bone to pick with anybody that be trying to be my competition. Start with closing your legs, then close your fists. And it just self in the face. I don't even know you hoes exist. You should focus on bread. That's what you're supposed to get. But you focus on me, so you broke as shit. All them thirst trap pics, you still broke as shit. Goddamn, could never be you, huh? Could never be you. Could never be me. No, it can never be you. Never be me, huh? It could never be you. Could never be me, huh? It could never be you. Why do you bitches love saying could never be me, but it really could never be you? You be so happy to brag that, but in fact that seems like terrible news. And apparently you really arrogant too. I'd be scared to share it, that's embarrassing you. You could never be this rich, real ass bitch, pretty as a bitch get, and I never met you. But judging by the way you spending your time, it's 11 p.m. and you hating online. And I looked at your page, what did I find? You posted your man, he doesn't reply. Cause you have the memes that the hoes only post whenever they go through it with someone they love. Same time, you be posting your saddies, the same time you be posting the club. Can never be you. Could never be you. Could never be you, huh? It could never be you. It could never be you, huh? It could never be you. Bitch, it could never be you, huh? It could never be you. I'm well aware that real bitches outnumbered, cause all you little clones exist. Real bitch, I can't help but wonder, why there no common sense? Cause we look similar but opposite. I don't take the time to be talking shit. I am way too busy for commenting anything that's not dope or positive. How you hate on women but dog dudes dick when the dudes you hard I do not give shits about you, your love, or your dollars spent. He want him a baddie on some model shit, cause he also got esteem problems and all the validation you offer him. Don't mean shit to him, you little box shaped bitch. But you hating on me, that does not make sense. And you trying to be a bad bitch, but you ain't getting that a bad bitch start by being a real bitch. Real bitches ain't hating on bitches that make chips. You buy all the right things, still come off basic. It's the same type of girl that say it's not it, sis, when really it is it. It's just that you isn't, you lacking the vision. We look at shit different, cause you follow trends and I literally transcend. But shit, it could never be you, huh? Could never be you. Could never be me. No, it could never be you. Never be me, huh? It could never be you. Could never be me, huh? It could never be you.